Hello, today is 10th of February 2025. We are in Tashkent province, Uzbekistan, with one of the best students. Your name, please?
Zakirov Davron.
Davron. He's managing close to 20 hectares of fruit orchards here. We have about 5 hectares of flat nectarine. We are by this. We call it Nectarine 4. It ripens. The harvest time is July 10th. İyul'da onlarda buldu mu tahminen? July 10th, and a very good price per 1 kilogram, more than $2 last year's price, because we had cold damage, frost damage in stone fruits, especially peach. That's why prices raised a little bit. So another, we have here skin and lapins. And we still have almonds, and we still have guara. It's a late blooming, self-fertile, but it's a stone hard almonds. So we are by this tree. You can show the whole system. It's about 4 meters. So spacing is 6 by 4. We have about 420 flat nectarine trees in 1 hectare. So we calculated that we're gonna leave about 90 to 100 good 1-year-old branches with full of flower buds. So we're gonna leave 4 leaders here because we don't have a lot of space for many branches. The reason we have so many leaders here, more than 10, maybe 15, the reason is last year we had only on the top of the tree we had fruit. The lower part damaged by the frost. That's why we have so many branches. So from next year we're gonna do the summer pruning and remove all the competition during the year. So now here we have this 4-year-old trees going to 5th leaf, and we're gonna count each branch, 1-year-old branch. We know I need to show a little bit, tell about how peaches give fruit. They give, depending on the varieties, they can give fruit in 1-year-old branch that grew from spring to the end of last year, 2024. They can give in 2-year-old. Here we have 2-year-old. This is 1-year-old branch. This is 1-year-old, 1-year-old, and we have 2-year-old branch. And on the sides we can have spurs. Some varieties they give from the 2-year-old part also. So when we don't have enough 1-year-old branches, we leave it. Or depending on the variety, we can have only fruit from the 2-year-old part. It can be spurs, it can be small branches like this, pencils we call. It depends on the variety. So here, as you see, peaches, 2 flower buds and 1 leaf or vegetative bud we have. It can be 1 flower bud, 1 vegetative bud. So or just vegetative bud also. So it's gonna push and it's gonna be big in the future. So here we go. It's a flower bud, 2 flower buds here we have. So what we do is we need to get the fruit plus grow 1-year-old branches every year. And most important thing is, when we calculate, we decide based on the foliage, based on the year, based on the time of the variety ripening, harvest time. We decide how many branches we need to leave, how many fruits in 1 branch we're gonna leave. So we decided here, each branch is gonna have, because it's ripens in July, we're gonna leave 4 fruits per branch. We're gonna have 80 to 100 branches. If we get average 90 branches in 1 tree, it's gonna be 360 fruit per tree. So now we're gonna prune and leave all these branches around this tree. And first of all, so let's start pruning. First of all, we need to remove the central part. For example, this big branch. So first we remove the central part, all the big branches. And as you see, there is a black point. You can show with the phone. In the video, the black point is from the frost damage. So it's not clean. So we're gonna see in this Okay, now it's time to select our leaders. It should be 4 around the tree. It's very open. If we can, maybe we put 5 because of the spacing here, 5 branches, and we can easily reach by 20 fruiting branches each leader. We can easily reach 100 branches. So bizda joy bo'ladigan bo'lsa 5 ta liderda ham qo'yishimiz mumkin, joylashimiz mumkin bo'ladi. We have 2 leaders here, so we don't need this. So we can put, so we selected, we have here 1 leader. I'm gonna leave the fruit branch and start pruning here. This is a leader, our first leader. All the fruiting branches. So I move forward and then I leave this for the, not a lot of fruit, it cannot hold because it's not strong enough. And I here also leave 1 leader. Okay, here we have good branch with fruits. It's not gonna shade here, so we're gonna leave both. And we need to select 1 very good strong leader here. I hope this can be the better one. This is too open, so I want to remove this completely. All right, so this is a little bit too much here. I'm gonna clean a little bit. All right, 3rd leader. This is going to the tractor side. We have mechanization here, so we need to get rid of this, but I see there is a space, so I might even put the 6th leader, 6 leaderda menimcha joylashimga to'g'ri keladi. Let's see what we're gonna get here, and let me prune first, and then we can decide. We don't have such trees a lot, so it's not gonna be difficult to decide here. This one is too much here, so I need to get rid of this. And I have good fruiting branches here, but it's going to the side, so I need to remove. And all right, we selected 4th leader. 5th one is here, so I'm gonna put to the upright one. This is not good, it's going to the side. Because of the spacing, I'm gonna leave more leaders now. And to load these trees, let me cut here to get some fruit here and remove the big branches. All right, 4, 5, and the last one. So this is a table, we call it. Cannot be higher than the waist level, so I'm gonna remove it. Cut back so it gives more fruit for us. This is inside branch. Okay, now we have 6 leaders. If we think it's too many, we're gonna maybe remove 1 more there and space out. So, but we're gonna have these 4 leaders always with us because of the 6 by 4 meter spacing. I think we can easily leave 6 now, but 5, 6 I think would be a standard for this orchard. Now it's time to work with a small shear and leave only very good fruiting branches. Clean the center. All the dead ones we remove completely around the tree. So we need, if we have 6, we need 15 branches, good fruiting branches for each leader. Let's go. When we leave a branch, we need to look at the size of the branch and the fruiting buds. It must be good branch, so it can hold a very big size nectarines in the future. So this is too small. I'm gonna leave the lower one and clean everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a little lower, but let's leave it. For now it's big tree. We need to load these trees this year. So now, as you see, I'm gonna clean all these small ones. It's too small to bear a good fruit. I'm gonna leave this. As you see from the 2-year-old part, we have a spur with the flower buds. So let's leave it, and we're gonna get some fruit. One very good branch. And in peach we should also consider that the sunlight is a lot in the top. So we have very nice branch in the top. We can tie them in 2 places. Davron aka bunu bağlashimiz kerak bo'ladi ip bilan, bitta ikkita tepadan. 2 branches, so they don't become too open. We need to keep them upright, so every year we can get very nice fruiting branches. So I'm gonna leave, I said this is very poor small branches, so I should leave couple here, and then most of the branches will be in the top. So it's too crowded here. I'm gonna single out a little bit so it's spaced. Okay, so we can leave about 3 meters, and then I'm gonna cut this back here. So if we count 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 12, 16 branches, and the lower one I don't need. So 15, 16 branches. We continue with pruning now. So we have very good 2 very nice branches. I'm not cutting back all these long branches. I'm gonna explain why later. So when we have a lot of small branches like this, there is no space for the fruit to size here. There is not enough space, so we need to leave. So it's giving spurs from the 2-year-old part. So it also helps us to get more fruit here. And then I'm gonna leave only one branch without side small branches. Okay, I left these 2 also, and we continue to clean. One is good here, very nice. All right. So I think this height is good. You cannot leave too much in the top. So 3, 6, 7, 10, 11 on this branch. So this is a table. 1, 2, 3, 5 branches we have. I'm gonna leave one here, and then so this is not a very big, very good size leader, so I cannot leave a lot of fruit here. One is good. Here we have another one. right, it's nice and clean. Okay, so I think all right, so we have 2, 6, 10 branches on this leader. Small ones little bit, and we need to cut back. Nice, nice. Okay, I think this is good height. Okay, all right, this is very nice. So this is a final look of our pitch, so you can give the whole look, and then we can count all the branches. If it's more than 80, I'm happy. If it's 90, 100, it's very nice. So let's count. 56'te. So 56 and 38, 80, 94. So we said from 90, 80 to 100. So we have more than 90 branches here. We had a break on this branch. We could easily put another 4 or 5, and then it would be 100. So we can easily reach 100 branches, and then based on the size and the location of the branch, we can put 3 to 4 good fruit, because it ripens in July. We usually put 3 fruits for the varieties that ripen in June. And there is another method of deciding how many fruits to leave per tree. It's cross section. So we measure the trunk circle, how many centimeters here, and then based on each centimeter we leave fruit. So it's another method. There are lots of ways, but usually we go by the size, and depending on the last year's crop, we increase every year, and we try to leave that branches. And we should keep in mind that these trees will easily give, so we're gonna leave 350 to 400, let's say, fruits per tree, and then we want to reach at least 150 grams of the size. So in this case we can get around 50 kilograms per tree, and then 20 tons per hectare for the 2025. And the reason why we are not cutting back, in Tashkent we have late frost, so we can leave even more branches usually, and then come back. We remove all the big branches and come back before bloom to clean and leave only 100 branches. So this is another way to avoid late frost damage in our harvest and the crop. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put the like. If you have questions, write it in the comment section, and follow us. Thank you.